Hey folks, this is Matt aka Slash, and welcome back to CarnisTerra. Did it? Oh, I didn't do the other. No, I did do the boop. I thought I missed one of the buttons because nothing was rendering. But I'm down here on a swamp oak tree, staring up at my home, admiring it in the dead of night, where it's very silent except for baddies off in the swamp there who want to kill me. I've got a little puzzle for you, if you may. Or if you will. I will. I got up on this tree without climbing any vines, without pillaring up, without ender pearling. None of that. And I'm curious to see if you have an idea of how I may have gotten on this tree. And I did not jump down onto the tree from above. So I didn't fall on it. I didn't climb a vine, and I didn't pillar up to get up here. How did I get onto this tree, then? I didn't use ender pearls. I think that's all the common answers. So, give it a shot. How do you think I ended up on top of the tree? Why don't you tell me? Hey, there's a skelly over there about to die. Bye-bye, skeleton! With the enchanted bow, it is going to burn. Actually, it's not going to drop at all, because it's not being killed by a person. And here comes a Zombert who wants me, but he won't get me. Because we are going underground! Right now, down through the hatch. Into the underground cavern. Kabam! This is what I've got cleared out down here. You can sort of see it, hopefully. I know large chunks of it are dark, and YouTube makes all the dark things darker, but hopefully you can see enough of the area here to see what we've got. The width that you're looking at here, let me make sure I'm not going to back into lava. The width that you're looking at here is the final width of the overall area, and there actually will probably be, the walls will come in a little bit further than that by the time all is said and done. But I wanted the columns, the pillar, oh my gosh, not the pillars, not the columns, the beacons, the beacon pyramids to be centered, equidistant from the walls in any direction. These two, the distance to that wall, it will be the same as the distance from these guys to that wall. So, as a result, you know that I've got more to clear in this direction. But before I can do that, I need to increase these beacons. I need to finish building that one, get it set to speed 2, and then I need at least one of these, probably this one, expanded to accommodate a haste 2 beacon. And then I can continue digging in this direction, however many blocks I need. Because right here is the edge of where I get the haste 2 effect. I think it will refresh here. Nope. See, haste 2 is going away. Pong. So I can't speed dig in that direction anymore. But that will come at a later time. I need to get more gold. This is the latest infusion of gold from the zombie pigman farm. So this particular pyramid is pretty close to complete, and it doesn't take a whole lot of gold to expand once you have a complete one. So hopefully just a couple more trips to the pigman farm will do the job. I've experimented over here with some wall designs. I don't know how well the detail is going to show up on YouTube, especially if you're viewing at a lower resolution, so bear with me here. But these are a couple of the ideas that I have so far. Basically, you're looking at a 7 by 6, it looks like, area here, and the pattern would more or less just repeat. It would tile its way across, so it would extend up as high as the ceiling is, and it would extend over as long as the wall is. And so that's one particular design. They're all, at this point, all the designs make use of stone brick stairs in various orientations. So here's one, which I kind of like. Very clean. Here's another one that's sort of zigzaggy or diagonal, which is basically this pattern down here at the bottom just shifts over for the second row and then continues that sort of pattern on the way up. There's this one, which is a little zigzaggy down at the bottom and top and then straight through in the middle. There's the opposite, where it goes straight through top and bottom and zigzaggy in the middle. You can hear the slime, so I'll tell you about that in a second. And then there's this one, which is a whole bunch of dashes that sort of zigzag or crisscross. My issue with all of them is that I don't think they're quite contrasty enough. They all sort of, especially from a distance, sort of blend together and don't give me that texture that I was really looking for. So I think what I'm going to have to do is experiment with some circle brick additions to the walls. Or maybe try and figure out where I would want lights to come out of the walls and then design around those. I have an idea for lights that actually will pop out from the walls and then light up when they're out and turn off when they're retracted. But I haven't quite figured out how I want to accomplish that yet. So, gonna have to do some off-camera experimenting in a creative mode world. I also have an idea for braziers that can be lit and extinguished by pushes of buttons whenever you get to the entrance. Because what I want to do, the whole cavern, I don't know if I've even said, I think I mentioned this to some folks on the server and chat, but I don't think I said it on camera. I want to turn this entire cavern, when it's done, into a giant dwarven-style hall. I want to come down here and I want to see massive stone pillars where the beacons are. I want to maybe build like a big statue or some giant versions of furnaces as like iron forges or gold forges or whatever. And I want to evoke a very dwarven feel to this underground lair. And I want to incorporate some cool redstone mechanics into it if I can as well. So one of the things I want to build is a big like fire pits that would be off by default. They wouldn't be burning, and you could push a button and light them all. So I think that would be pretty neat. I had to clear my throat just then, in case you were wondering why I stopped talking. So I think that would be pretty cool, and also the lights coming onto the walls I think would be pretty cool, but that's all stuff I have to sort of figure out between now and then. And it's all going to be half slabs for the floor in the Dwarven Hall as well. What I figure I'm probably going to do I have any to demonstrate? Probably not. I think all I have is stairs, but this will do. I'm figuring it would be like this. I'm going to put either stone slabs or stone brick slabs down on top of these slabs so that it's still a slab floor and you still don't have to worry about mob spawns. But as a result of not having to worry about mob spawns, you don't have to worry about your lighting. You can have dark spots and get very contrasty with the lights. And I want the pillars, when I build pillars to conceal these beacons, I kind of want to have light hidden within them. I don't know how feasible that is. In fact, I think it would be cool to try this out right now. An idea that I have, let's see if I can get this to do what I want. An idea that I have is, if we have a torch here, right, and we have, let's just box it in like this, and then we put a torch, or we put a block on top, or something like this, and then I'll just do that. I think you can sort of get the effect that I'm going for, though. You see how this is sort of lit up here in the corners, despite the fact that there's no actual light escaping. It doesn't affect the light level. I want ambient stuff like that. Ambient, depending on how fancy you want to sound, I guess. But that's the sort of effect that I want to go for with the lighting. In the pillars and on the walls, whenever the regular lights are off. And I have mechanisms to add additional light to the hall, as if you're, maybe you've discovered it, and you walk in, and the influx of oxygen from outside suddenly reignites all of the flames, and whoosh. Actually, that'd be pretty cool, like, do it with a tripwire instead, so that it's activated because you walk in. Ideas are flowing. They are flowing fast and furious, so I'm very excited by this project. I've been smelting up stone like crazy over here. It appears that the stone is not all smelted, but this chest got full. And as a result, we weren't able to empty anymore. So let me throw some of that in here so that can reignite the flames and get back to smelting. I think I'm going to need more smooth stone, I think, than anything else. So I'm going to be making slabs and stone bricks in all of their various forms. And the circle stones, and probably smelt, not resmelt, but smelt some stone brick blocks to get the cracked bricks to add a little bit more layers, a little bit more detail work to it afterwards. So yeah, that's something that I'm looking forward to doing, and I'm gonna have to come up with some designs, and we'll probably work on it somewhat piecemeal as the episodes go on. But that's going to be the big long-term project, I think, this season. Which is probably going to be a bigger long-term project than even the Biomes project turned out to be. So I don't think that took all that much time on camera to do. It was an awful lot of off-camera work. But the off-camera work for this seems to be going faster, because so far it's just been digging. And that's been fun. I love Speed 2, Haste 2, running around underground, just tearing the place up. That is a ton of fun. I don't think anything new has happened up here on the base area since you were last up. I am growing some new trees. I want to increase my birch and acacia sapling and wood type supply. And can I rant for a little bit? I've ranted about this off camera before to people, but I don't think I've ranted about it on the channel. How dumb is it that Haste 2 does not speed up the chopping? This is an Efficiency 5 axe, right? I should be chopping like a maniac. I should be able to just tap it and it goes, just like an Efficiency 5 pickaxe does to stone. But no, as far as I can tell, haste has no effect on how fast I am mining, quote-unquote, these logs. If I didn't have haste, it would still be just as fast because I have an Efficiency 5 axe. Maybe the haste would help with a lower efficiency axe, but maybe this is the maximum speed you can do wood at? I don't know. I just think it's weird. I think I should be able to insta-mine wood with haste 2 and an efficiency 5 axe. So, I don't know. Get on it, Mojang. I wonder if anybody has ever reported that as like a bug. I should go check out their bug tracker and complain loudly until somebody does something about it. Which would be never, probably. But it doesn't hurt to try. Let's get these trees back down here. And we'll double check on these here in a little bit. Hopefully they will have dropped some... Oh, and of course that guy grew since I started chopping. But alright, we'll come back around here. Let's put this stuff away in the chests inside. Oh yes, the chests inside. Ahem. It has come to my attention that your item frames were not in working condition, so I have sent an employee, Spiffy the Zombie, to fix them for you. Signed, Rags. Ooh, okay, now these insta-mine pretty fast, holy moly. Do planks mine faster than logs? That was weird. But anyway, yes, my item frames are all cattywampus now. Except for these guys, because I've populated them since he's been through to mess up everything. But yeah, you get a guy on a server, and the first thing he does is prank you. Well, I'll tell you what. He doesn't know the sleeping beast that he has just awoken with this prank. You don't prank Slash and just walk away unscathed. You prank Slash and you experience trauma like you wouldn't believe. As soon as I figure out what it is I'm going to traumatize him with, which I haven't yet. But it's coming! Mark my words. I've got potions brewing over here. I got Splash Potion of Instant Health 2, which... Oh, we're out of water bottles. That's why it stopped. How many more does it have to do? 13 batches of 3, so 39. I've got a whole bunch of extended speed potions over here, and I've got a chest for the Splash 2 healing, or Splash Healing 2. Electric Boogaloo. Plunk. So yeah, let me go get some more water bottles. And we can, or empty bottles, I guess I should say, and we can refill the machine. Do we have any more sapling drops over here before I go inside? Yes, we do. Plenty of them. Holy moly, look at all these birch saplings. Whoa, lag. Is that... Oh, nope, there's one. You thought you could escape me, but you could not. Let's put that there. You know what we'll do? A third one here. Oh, thanks. Since I'm much lower on the acacia than I am on the birch, and there will be one birch right about here. I laid this out with a pattern with 2x2 trees in mind. You can do a 2x2 pattern like this inside the torch grid, but it doesn't work all that efficiently for just single trees like this. It forces me to put them pretty far apart. Actually, the birch might need to be... No, I think you can place the birch that close together, like 2 spaces between them, but they need to have 4 spaces between them and other tree types to grow. So the extra space here definitely helps with saplings, because then the leaves don't overlap and you get more saplings. So that's not a bad thing. But still, it's not optimally designed. I think I would do this differently if I had it to do over again. But whatever. I don't need a whole fancy all the tree types tree farm like I built last time, where I had birch, oak, and spruce on the last map that were there all the time, and then you could plant the bigger ones outside if you wanted to, or the crazier ones in the case of acacia. I don't think that that's really necessary this time around. Oh, water bottles. I don't think that's really necessary this time around. I think it's fine to just plant the trees that I need on a field and harvest them that way. Let's see. Is there anything else that I have been doing? Oh, you know, I'm looking at this, by the way. I'm trying to do something in a similar, not necessarily like this side, but down below. Stuff like this. Maybe incorporate some andesite, too, because I've got plenty of it now from the speed mining. But incorporate some of this sort of stuff, because I like these designs, where it's the andesite, the circle stone, the stone brick. Maybe something along those lines. Mimic that downstairs as opposed to just stone. I thought it would be neat to use stone brick stairs exclusively in an attempt to get a neat look, but it doesn't actually work all that well, all things considered. It's not contrasty enough, like I said. So the machine should be fired back up on its own at this point. I saw the light turn on, indicating that we have sufficient water bottles. And it should, yep, it went through. Those guys are down there. Perfect. Excellent. So I think what I'd like to try to do with the rest of our time today is, if we can, and I'm going to need some blocks for this. Let's grab a bunch of dirt. I'd like to try, if at all possible, to get... I'm going to need a flint and steel. To get a villager over to the mob farm, the what is it called? Zombie Pigman farm. I would like to get a villager over there, a priest, because there's a lot of zombie flesh, rotten flesh. Speaking of, I have not seen... Oops, this is not the material I want. I have not seen any further rotten fleshness going on, possibly because of the item frame spinniness, which I will have to resolve off camera, because that's going to take forever. But I haven't seen any further occurrences of the rotten flesh messages, so it'll be interesting to see what comes of that in the future. Or if it was just a little mind game and there's nothing to come of it. Oops. I missed I wanted to hold jump. Close enough. Get me through the door. One of these days I'm going to actually ride my horse. I'm afraid to just ride my horse off into the water. I'm pretty sure that that's doesn't do any damage to the horse, but I don't want to kill a horse that I got as a gift. You know? I mean, that would be particularly bad. Oh, look. There goes Volrotho off to his house. We're heading over here to spawn and popping through for 2 reasons. One, I want to see if Jimbo, who is also on, Jimbo 6, I want to see how much he has done with the nether tunnel, nether hub project that he started. I donated a bunch of saplings to the project, which he has already retrieved. Location will be at 0, 0, and 24 below bedrock. Sorry for the inconvenience of having to move your portals. Thanks, Jimbo 6. I think it's finally time to get another hub. I'm glad that somebody has taken on the project of getting that started. Right now, the spawn portal pops up right next to the track to the zombie pigman farm. If you go down these steps here, which are relatively new, and then back around this way, this is where the nether hub is going to be, is right here. If we look at the rewards, we are actually, let's see, 0, 0 is actually off in this direction. XP, gold farm, spawn portal. Where? Okay, it would be here, and then, oh, off in this direction a little bit. He might have it closed off through this way as a secret thing, for all I know. I don't know. Oh, I see. Here we go. Aha! Here it is. 0, 0, and 24 below where bedrock would be. This is where it looks like he's constructing a hub. It's got a hole here that you can go up and down. Okay. So yeah, this is where the hub's going to be. He's been collecting a bunch of materials, and I look forward to seeing what happens there, and I kind of want to mine that. I'm looking forward to helping him out where I can. So far, I've just donated materials, but maybe once he's gotten far enough through that I can get a build style feel out of it, I might be able to assist with that project as well. I'm glad that I don't have a base that's too far from spawn these days. Let's turn this off. Because last map, I was off in the corner of the allowed area and building the red tunnel out far enough to actually get... Oh my gosh, the lag right now. Building the spawn, or the red tunnel out far enough to actually get to where it would have a branch off to get to my base was a pain in the butt. And then I had to build a tunnel almost as long to get to the corner to where my base was, and most of that was over lava. And it was not pleasant in the slightest. So, yeah. I'm glad that I don't have to worry about building a tunnel for myself. I've just been using the spawn nether portal to get in and out. And I don't have a mine cart. Alright, we'll just run it. Off in this direction, there's a little mini set of tracks that some folks set up early in the life of the map, and it heads off to a zombie farm, which was the very first XP farm on the server, and it worked actually very well. There's a crusher and hoppers to collect the drops, and a little place to stand to AFK, and a little place to stand to punch them, and you'll see all that in a moment. And they set it up with enchanting station, an anvil, and an ender chest, and all sorts of goodies. So, the main goodie that's over there, though, is a couple of priest villagers that take zombie flesh as a trade. And they have given me quite a few emeralds out of these trades. But having to collect like an inventory full of zombie flesh and haul it all the way over here, especially when I keep forgetting a minecart, to trade it in and then have to run back and unload again and all that stuff, that's a pain in the butt. I don't want to have to do that. There's 2 of them here. This guy currently has the rotten... Excuse me, had to sneeze. He currently has the rotten flesh trade locked. This guy has it available. He's got better trades all in all. 8 gold there, 1 to 1 on the redstone, 1 to 2 on that, 3 glowstone, right? Whereas this guy, he wants 9 gold. He'll give you more redstone, if you can trade up to it. But the lapis is the same, ender eye is the same. Only 2 glowstone there. 10 emeralds for an experience bottle. So he's not as good as this guy. So him I want to leave. Him I want to take with me to the nether. And try to get him over to the zombie pigman farm, to some sort of safe place that you can just trade directly with him right over there. But getting him there is going to be tricky. Now, I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to build a portal here and just see where I pop out in the nether with this. And if we pop out up at the train, because we're not too far away from it, the path to the zombie pigman farm, that would be fantastic. No, not quite. We are, I think, this is the amusement park portal? Maybe? Let's find out. Let's pop back through. And no, this is not the amusement park. This is somebody's house that I haven't actually seen yet. So I guess we'll take a look at it real quick. Just picked up some rogue XP, I think. Ah. Yeah, this place looks pretty cool. I like this design. Nope. Getting wet. That's what's going on. Yeah, looks like it's a work in progress. Okay. Alright, so what we need to do is we need to go back to the overworld and find that portal. Which, let's see, would be off in this direction. Back to the spawn portal is over here, and then over here. Oops. That looks like a emergency horse corral or something. Portal used to be there, it got moved upstairs. Let's go climb the ladder. What we need to do is we need to match up the coordinates of where we put the portal in the overworld and where we want to pop out and try and get that working as best as we can. I don't think that we're actually going to manage to get that done this episode, but we'll give it our best shot, and maybe we'll continue it next time. We'll see. There's the hub. Almost there. There's another sort of hub. And then there's that, and then we go through here. So ultimately, I'd like to pop out here, if possible. Which is 10, negative 10. But I don't think that we're going to be able to do that, because that's essentially 0, 0, which is why you pop out here. What is the equivalent coordinate, I wonder, for the portal that the villager would pop out of? And hopefully we can ignore the Y, because if I can get him up at least to the same level, I can sort of push him over, dig a tunnel and push him over. Or add some additional minecart track or something. You will get returned to someday, I promise. But it is not this day. Let's see, I think it's faster just traversing the land to get over to the zombie portal, so we're going to do that. We can take a whirlwind tour of some of the builds. Don't know who has built any of this stuff. Birch plank land here, and little mini huts there, and now this I know. This I think is part of the Fallen Angel 78 area. Don't know if he's done anything with this recently, but I think that he has laid claim to this location. That snowshoe over there, he hasn't opened his Christmas present yet, because I don't know when he was on the server last. And you can sort of see right through the trees there, that's where the zombie spawner actually is. So let's head down here and get some coords. Bink! And see what we actually need to pop out as. It looks like it's going to be close to 200, 200. Negative 205, negative 205. Alright, let's pull up a calculator quick. 205 divided by 8 is 25 or 26. So, let's see where that is on the other side. And see if we can't build a matching portal there. So, negative 25, negative 25 is really what we want. So, negative 25. And then, oh, negative 20, naturally. Alright, let's head up. Let's head back up and see if we can't get to that location up top and hope that the distances work out. I'm not sure what's going on there with Vol, but I am concerned. I don't know if there's going to be some lag or what. Pop through here. This is already cleared out right here for some reason. But we need negative 25. Okay, I actually went further than I needed to because I was digging when I was already there. Negative 25. Then negative 25 in this direction. Oh, that's what he meant. Ah. Vol's fighting a wither. Best of luck to Vol. We'll have to wait and see how it turns out. I've got enough for 2 more withers, I think, currently. I think I'm at 7 skulls. I haven't been hunting them for a while. But I need... What do I need? I want 4 beacons with 4... or 4 pyramids with 4 beacons each. So I need 16. I've got 5. I need 9 more beacons, ultimately. Alright, let's go right here. Let's dig this out a little bit more. And see if we can't get a portal set up in this location somewhere. I want to clear out a little bit of the back portion of it, because I don't want suffocation to happen coming through. Alright. Actually, if I'm doing that, I need to mine these guys, don't I? Yes! I know how to play this game. Alright, so we've got our spot. Let's get our obsidian down. And let's hope that this matches back up. Even if it doesn't work going out, I hope that it at least works coming in. So let's see how close this gets us in the overworld. Oh-ho! Oh, that's a very good sign. That's a very good sign indeed. Let's pop back through and see if it matches up in the other direction. No, it doesn't. It still goes to here. Ah. Well, how bad of a journey would this be? That's a horrible journey. I wonder if I can get away with disabling this for a little bit. I don't think this belongs to anybody who's online currently. You know what? I'm going to disable this just temporarily. Sorry to whoever owns this portal. Did that obsidian go through the portal before it shut off? I think it did. Good thing I brought extra. Alright, let's pop through again and see what happens this time. Yes, this is where we want to be. Alright, fantastic. Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. Alright, let's get a slab here so that we can push him up the little hill. Oh, I don't need more than that. Okay, excellent. We'll do that. Let's go ahead and do this as well. Alright, now, what we gotta do is we gotta try to villager-proof this path. I don't want him escaping. Let's see, I don't want him going through here for sure, or down this way. Right? I don't want him going through there. I think that's it, though. I think we're gonna be okay. Alright, let's see if we can't get this guy through. There goes another one. I think that's Vol's third. Let's see if we can't get this guy through to the other side. Now, how do I get you out without letting you out? Can we do... Will you let me place here? No. You know what? We'll just try to be quick about it. Okay, you out. You stay in. There we go. Alright, now I would like to take you on a magical adventure to a far-off land that you have never been, but it has one of your favorite things that you want. Yes, step on through the magic door. Alright, get up there. Yep. Off you get. That's it. That's the way to go. Come on. You have no idea how fantastic your life will be. Okay, now get out. Get out of the corner. Come on, get out of the corner. Come on. Let's get a move on. Yeah, you should get out of the corner. That's what you should think about. Come on. Ha-ha! There, now go. Yes, talk to me. You still want the flesh, right? Yes, you're the good guy. We want you. Come along. Stop looking at me with those piercing green eyes of yours. Alright, now we need a cart on here. I'll get another one ready for myself. Let's see, you don't... Oh, you know what? I don't want you to fall down through there either. Let's close that off. No! 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 No. This is not the direction you want to go. Do you hear that noise? There are withers being fought in the other world. You want to stay here in the super cozy fire world, you know, where you're warm all the time and happy. Yeah, that's the way that it works, right? Come on, man. You gotta... There you go, yep. No, no, no. Nope, nope. That's not where you want to be. You want to be down here. In there. Get in the cart. Ha 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 ha! Sucker. Oops. And push button. Bye-bye. Look at his head sticking up through. Oh, man, that's awesome. Alright, let's follow him. Whoops, let's get in. Oh, no! Oh, what am I doing? Yes, hello, good sir. Let's see here. How do we want to get you out now that we're here? For one thing, we don't want you going down these steps. So we'll block that off. And then for the other thing, we don't really want you going back this way. So we'll block that off. Okay, now let's get you out of here safely. Excellent. Now, how do we get you... Will you climb the ladder if I send you up the ladder? I don't know. Let's, you're safe down there. Let's go ahead up the ladder. Let's just kind of give you an area here. Something like that-ish. Just to give you somewhere to live. If we can get you to go up the ladder. If not, we may have to just pin you down here. Going up and down the ladder won't be that bad. Alright, come on. Get out. Get out! Hey! Get out of there! This is not where you want to be. No, don't nod at me. No. 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 No! I said no! Ugh. So stubborn. Come on. What's in here? There. Get this way, and then this way. And now, will you climb the ladder? Can you? Can you climb the ladder? Can you climb it? You don't seem like you want to climb it. And I can't water bucket you up, because water doesn't work in the nether. That is a predicament. Okay, can you get away from here so I can try something else? No. Okay. Alright, get away. Back up, back up. Alright. You stay away. This is a dangerous project that I'm about to attempt here. Yes, that's kind of what I thought that looked like. Alright, let's put you here instead. Right? And then fill you back in. And then this can go here like this. Alright, I've got a shovel. Let's use it. Alright, let's try it now. Will you climb the ladder now that it's at your actual level? Climb the ladder. Climb it. Yes. Yes, climb the ladder. Good job. Yes. No! No! Bad. Bad priest. Get up there. Yes. Yes. Get up the ladder. Get up the ladder. Get up. I can't, like, block it as he goes up. To move a villager. As much fun as you expect. That's it. If I can just get you to go up a little bit more, then I can take this out safely. Do that. Yes, now come on down. Follow me. Come to me now. Hey, Duff! Haven't seen Dragon of Fate on here for a while. Come along. Come along, sir. Come along. Yes, that's it. That's it. No, you can't get out. Don't try to get out. Ha 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 ha. No, no. Succumb to my evil. Get down there. I'll move you better later. Come on, get inside your home. Yes! Ha 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 ha! Success. Oh man, that feels fantastic. Alright, let's get this place cleaned back up a little bit. Now that he is safely ensconced topside. Move him a little bit closer to where that rotten flesh is coming down. I'll show you that again real quick before we end the episode. Somebody, I don't know who it was, but somebody took the time, brilliantly, to actually build all of these chests coming down from the spawner that's way up there, so that the rotten flesh can't really back up, because there's no way that all of these are going to get full, right? Especially now that we're going to build a little home. We're going to bring the villager over here and sit him, like, right here. And we're going to, you know, get it set up that he's safe, that nothing can get to him. And then you can trade with him to your heart's content. You just go in here and grab flesh when you run out. Keep trading. You can drop your emeralds in there. And it's going to be fantastic. Yes! I'm so excited. Alright, well, thank you guys very much for watching this episode of CarnisTerra. Raggedy Boy, I've got my eye on you. The revenge pranks come when you least expect them. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!